Come on, wake up. Daydreaming again, were you? Just like your mother. Mind always wandering. Well,
The opening scene brings so many memories of when I was a kid. Listen to that music, damn!
remember, you haven't given her a birthday present yet. Don't tell me you forgot to get her one. Well, I'm not bailing you out this time, son. I tell you what, I'll give you a gold piece for each good deed you do around Oakvale. That should be enough to buy her a present. Now, get moving and stay out of trouble.
Honestly, I'm glad the developers decided to remaster this game. Those faces from the original Xbox used to annoy the life out of me.
What? I was just, I've never even met this woman. Who is she? Look, Sonny, keep your mouth shut about this, right? My wife's at home with our little ones, and I'm supposed to be working.
If you're going to cheat on your wife, why are you even married in the first place? This is the logic that happens nowadays with these stupid ass people.
Look out, here comes trouble.
Honestly, where's that filthy layabout husband of mine? With some woman, I don't doubt. I run his house, bring up his children, and what do I get in return? Nothing.
Honestly, I can't begin to think why would you ask a little boy about the whereabouts of your husband.
Right, got you, you little ruffian. I've heard reports that you've been doing bad deeds.
You've heard I've been doing bad deeds? All I did was agree to keep a secret from someone. Granted, it was a cheating husband, and all cheaters should be exposed, which I did expose him. But the fact that you stopped a boy for a secret is a sin.
You'd be apprehended and fined by the town guards.
Fined for keeping a secret from someone? Right. Now you guys starting to see the logic in this game.
What do you want? I'm just dealing with this brat. He was irritating me, playing with my sister and her stupid teddy bear. Now he won't give it to me, just because I said I'd rip its stupid head off.
That's a pretty good reason why he shouldn't give you the teddy bear, isn't it?
Him, if he doesn't do what I say, I'm gonna make his life a misery. Ah! Ah! I'm sorry, I'll leave him alone. Just please don't hit me again.
Thank you. You stopped him good. Thank you. Here, I'll let you look after Rosie. She'll be safe with you.
Yeah, that makes sense. Give someone the teddy bear that your friend left you in charge with because he helped you. Plot demands, obviously.
I'm a man of my word, so here's the gold for your good deeds. But if you think that I'll turn a blind eye to your mischief, you're very wrong. Look, try to keep out of trouble, please, for me. Well, I think you may have enough there, son. Have you spoken to the trader?
Damn, even Fable tries to hold your hand.
Hello, little brother. I hope you haven't forgotten what day it is, like you did last year. I'm sorry if I woke you up last night. It was another of those dreams. I was standing in this field when something happened, but I can't remember what. Never mind that, though. I'm still waiting for my present. I knew you were going to bring me chocolates. It's just like my dream. Come on, let's go home. Mother will be back for my party any minute now. Wait, there's something wrong.
Bandits!
It's really happening. They're here. You've got to hide.
Got one!
Nobody saw the little boy behind the wooden fence? Really? Saving the hero at the nick of time, cliche.
It's not safe here. They're all dead. You don't want to join them, do you? Then give me your hand. thought you'd have a stronger stomach than that.
Right, because there's no way for a boy who lost everything, including his family, right before his eyes, would feel the pain of loss and feel sick.
But I just saved your life. There's nothing left for you in Oakvale. And if you'd stayed, you'd be as dead as the rest of them. Come with me. New student for you. Put him in the dorm upstairs with the girl.
You don't look much like hero material to me, but Maze knows what he's doing, I suppose.
He is just a boy. I'm guessing you expect him to turn into a Super Saiyan 2 then, right? What are those bees doing to that corp?
Ah, now this one looks promising. Oh, hello. You must be the kid Maze is always talking about. Can't imagine what he sees in you. Still, I suppose Maze knows best. But where are my manners? I'm Briar Rose. No doubt you've heard of me. No time for autographs, I'm afraid. I have to get to Knothole Glade for an important mission. Speaking of which, if you came for a quest card, all the best ones have gone already. I'm sure the guild can find you something to do, though. I hear the kitchens need cleaning.
Hero-wise? No, I haven't heard of you. You're only relevant to this game only because the story demands a cocky character like you. Not ones where you're in a plot-changing event in the game.
Oi! You're new here, aren't you? We have some rules round here that you need to know about. Bowerstone is a peaceful town. I'll have to confiscate...
Hey, wasn't that the same kid who was being bullied in the beginning of the game? Or was that? Is a different character with the same modifications? Well, that's a failure of the gaming industry.
of things. Why not pay the tavern a visit first? It's the building in front of you, just up the road from here. Oh, and keep an eye open for Lady Grey. Treat her with respect. She is the mayor, after all. Have a look around and enjoy your stay in Bowerstone.
Don't go breaking any laws.
Over here. Been enjoying all the attention, have you? Yes, I heard about your encounter with the Wasp Queen. Most of Bowerstone is talking about it. But, you shouldn't let that kind of thing go to your head. Anyway, that's not why I called you here. You see, there are dark forces gathering that put your giant insect to shame. Tell me, how much do you remember of the night I took you to the guild? Of the raid on Oakvale? Not much, I wager.
Maze, how do you expect him to forget the day he lost his family? Seeing his father killed on the floor? The insane part is that he actually forgot. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Plot demands.
I'm afraid it's only a rumor, and there's no way to be certain yet, but I thought you should know. And for pity's sake, boy, make sure you replace that basic equipment while you're here.
Check the guild for...
Okay, what the hell is this? 3 different merchants, but with the same modifications. Damn, did the developers got that lazy that they thought it would be a good idea for them to create 5 of the same mods for each character?
Hello. I remember you. We thought you died in that awful bandit raid all those years ago. So where have you been all this?
So when Mace questioned you about your memory, you were in Alzheimer mode. But some random girl who looks nothing like that little girl with the teddy bear comes out of nowhere and all of a sudden you remember. But I would like to know, how did you escape that night of terror with the bandits? Where is that little kid who had your bear? Well, since the game doesn't give any details on that, it will get this.
Such a vast... I often stand out here and look out to sea. My dear husband was lost to the waters years ago. He went on a fishing expedition and never came back. I haven't given up hope of seeing him again one day.
If only women nowadays were this faithful. This guy doesn't see me. How the hell does he get hit by an arrow so hard that his head gets forced off his shoulders and spins right above him? Clearly, the devs didn't understand what physics was back in 2004. One of the things I love about this game is that you will never regret any of the in-game purchases. Observe.
Violence in. When you don't need me no more, let me know. Just point the way.
I've heard you might be interested in procuring a camp pass. Well, I can get you one, but it'll cost you 1,000 gold. Excellent choice, my friend. Excellent choice.
With ya.
Right, lads, Twin Blade wants a word with this little hero.
Does he now? Well, when I was outside of the gate, I was told this.
Clear off. No one. The boss told me to look after this area. He's having a party. And that includes not letting anyone through this door, apart from the hostages providing the and that's what I'm gonna do. Got it?
So why wouldn't Twin Blade let me in since he was waiting for a match against me? Seems like a waste of time to me, especially since you will never know if those two women got out successfully.
So, you really found your sister? I'd never have imagined her living among bandits. You've really come a long way these last few years, haven't you? People are starting to ask when they'll see you in the arena, out in Witchwood. But before you go wandering again, I've left a quest card of my own. A favor, if you will. An old friend of mine has gone missing. Calls himself the Archaeologist. He may have stumbled onto something big, perhaps big enough to put his life in danger.
Yes, and it's piqued your interest, hasn't it? At this point, you're more powerful than my character, so why don't you figure it out? Behold, the puzzle that took me around 2 days to figure out. Granted, I was 11, but damn, did I feel stupid. But nonetheless, minus 2 cents for giving me the challenge.
So, you found me. That's just grand. If you can find me, so can they. I should never have started studying the focus sites. But how was I to know Jack was interested in them too? Yes, Jack of Blades. Look, I have no time to explain. You can read my journal if you want. I don't want it anymore. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. It's not safe for me here anymore, thanks to you.
Hey, I only found you because the plot demands it. Besides, you weren't going to stay forever in this cave. You'll run out of food and water soon enough, so your best move was to stay here for a little while. Dumbass.
Right, I guess it's safe to let you in now. But hurry up, there could be more of them out there.
What was the point on telling me to hurry up when the gates were going to stay open for the rest of the game?
The damn thing was just waiting for you. How could it know where we were going?
He was here again, wasn't he? I didn't want to hurt him, but this time, he's gone too far.
What the blazes are you talking about?
The White Balverine. It's my husband. Or it was, once. He was bitten by the Balverine he killed. And slowly, he turned into the creature he hunted for so long.
Ah, so now you say something. After years of people dying, now you spell out the truth. What made you spell out the truth? You said he's gone too far. To be honest, we haven't seen him hurt anyone yet.
Attacking again?
My husband used silver weapons to hunt the last White Balverine. Please, take this.
Okay, now you're giving me its weakness as well. You know, people died because of your selfishness. If I was chief, I would have kicked your bitch ass out a long time ago.
Believe they haven't got any tickets left.
I know. I remember you. You survived the burning of our village.
Okay, 1, he's wearing a helmet, so how in the world would you recognize him? 2, how do you even remember him? You look like the cheating husband.
What? I was just, I've never even met this woman. Who is she?
So if you are the same person, what happened to your voice? It's actually much more annoying. But most importantly, how did you survive that night of terror? Well, since the game won't bother to explain some details, I'll just do this. You know, my brother used to ask me why I don't like Whisper. Well, here's the answer. She's completely useless. She served no purpose in the game. I'm getting demolished by these 2 trolls while she's doing nothing.
The only, the hero of heroes, Jack of Blades!
I have returned. After an eternity away from you all, Jack of Blades is back.
The most amazing antagonist I've seen in a video game. I mean, look at him. The outfit, the mask, the scary tuned voice, and his action is what made the game exciting. I don't blame the developers for not being able to top Jack of Blades. Neither Fable 2 or 3 had better villains. Minus 5 cents.
I am honored to stand before you again. And I have a proposal to mark the occasion. One final round. A fight to the death between the 2 heroes still standing. The winner will receive a special prize. The loser will have the privilege of dying before you.
What do they think they're doing? They can't do this. I'm going to put on a good fight. But I'm not killing you. I can't kill you. We came here to put on a good show. And that's what we're going to do.
Bye. Wah, wah, wah. Minus 5 cents for being able to get rid of that useless piece of shit.
But my lady, he killed Whisper. He's nothing but a...
Ah, there you are. The hero they're all talking about. I'm impressed. And that doesn't happen often. But I forget my manners. I am Lady Grey, the Mayor of Bowerstone. I can see you are a man of worth. You should pay me a visit at my Bowerstone North Manor.
You murdered my sister. You'll die the slowest death.
Thunder, I am tired of your protests and your petty squabbles. You cling on to past glories and ridiculous family ties like an old fool.
I mean, hey, if my sister was murdered and you disrespect me like that, you would have been next. You're lucky you have thunder beneath your feet.
You are a walking corpse. I shall never rest till Whisper is avenged.
It would have been great to see you try to get your revenge, but you'll forget about this little conflict and continue with the story because the story demands it.
So, you finally met Jack of Blades. I met him long ago, of course, when he burned down our home and cut out my eyes. But he wasn't lying when he said he knew where Mother was. He's kept her in Bargate Prison ever since the night of the raid. I haven't been able to get inside, but the archaeologist knows of an ancient secret passage. You've met him already, haven't you? Jack's creatures are still after him, just like they're after me. I can't stay here much longer. I've left the details in a quest card at the guild.
Hold on, you have access to the guild? Since when? When did you even went inside the damn thing? You didn't graduate from the guild.
You did read the book I sent, didn't you? The sword is everything, and it could turn the world to nothing. Oh, and Mother has a gift for you too. More power than you can imagine.
Okay, she's not going to give me power. She's going to give me experience. There's a big difference.
Oh, this is stupid. The gates are locked.
This literally made me put the controller down for an hour.
Come. It isn't polite to leave without saying goodbye.
Bastard.
This child of yours is quite the hero, dear Scarlet. Did you know he's being crowned arena champion? You would have been so proud of him.
Jack speaks with confidence with such sarcasm. Honestly, apart from the appearance, his character is what makes him so menacing.
And don't try any of that funny will stuff. It won't work in here. The boss made sure of that.
How come I can't use my willpower here? But when I break out of prison and I find all my gear, why is it that my powers return? Does my gear hold the power? Did Jack realize I'm free, so he gave me my powers back? This don't make no type of sense. You can't go wrong with this. Fable has the most imitating power figures out of all games in my opinion. The Harbinger, a very fast and powerful sword. You had to work your ass off for this moment, and here it is.
Fingers crossed, let's see what the hero can do!
Wow, you're as strong as a giant! Wait until the chief hears about this!
Not once have I heard the chief mention this.
Rodri, is that you? I've waited for you so long and I... Wait, you're not Rodri. I prayed that he would rescue me, but he never came. When the air ran out, I closed my eyes and imagined I was dying in his arms. Now I'll never see him again. And my sister has taken everything. People must know the truth about her. Take this letter. Show the world what really happened.
So, now you know the truth. Amanda was a weak, romantic fool. She didn't have what it takes to run Bowerstone. She would have turned the whole place into an egalitarian slum. But don't worry your pretty head with such big words. We can still be together. You can still have me. Wouldn't you like to be mayor? Think of the power. It can all be yours.
Here's the thing. Even if I accept your offer, marry you, and become mayor and grow with power, it won't have any value. But even if I say no, I will still become mayor. I will still take your place and grow with power.
We'll have to find a new mayor too. I don't suppose you'll be interested in the job. You have proved your worth after all.
So honestly, you have nothing for me.
What? No one refuses Lady Grey. No one.
Well, I just did. You might not realize, but I'm not Thunder, who lets himself crawl beneath your feet.
Fine then. Tell everyone. Have your moment of glory. But I will return one day. And I will wash away all the filth with your blood.
Well, you're right about one thing. You will return, but it'll be too late. You'll be revived 600 years later, hundreds of years after this hero died. Unfortunately, you'll be used as a sex doll, not a figure in power. Notice how no one is near the circular figure in front of the entrance. But once it gets to a cutscene, you'll see Maze and your sister in front of the entrance.
You're alive? Yes, I was worried when you disappeared. Your sister. I know. I had to tie her up. Jack is controlling her somehow. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to stop him.
He's lying. He's the one working for Jack.
No, she's trying to confuse you. She's...
Wow, you're a horrible liar. You're never around. You mentioned Teresa even before discovering she lived among bandits, and you wanted me to find the archaeologist.
Well, Maze, I'd like my key now.
It's almost over, and it will be easier with the boy here.
Wow, Maze, as powerful as you are, it's pretty ironic that you turn into someone's bitch.
I'm surprised it took you so long. I trust you didn't lose too much of that precious blood of yours getting out. The septum key.
Honestly, the orchestra music in the background is way too loud for me to hear what Jack is saying. It's kind of annoying.
Bags to the chamber. I shall be there soon.
Surprised? You shouldn't be. Only an idiot would oppose Jack.
Good guy turned evil in order to save himself, cliché.
You can't win, boy. The world belongs to Jack now. I was wrong. Maybe you are strong enough to defeat Jack.
Character that changed side realized he fucked up, cliché.
You haven't got much time. He's using the key to activate the focus sites all over Albion. Then the sword will be his, and it'll be too late. They'll be trying to stop him. None of them can. Oh. You want to know why I did it, don't you? I suppose I'm just an old coward, boy. We don't all embrace death easily. For some of us, the only quest, is to escape death. Whatever the cost.
Meh, you would have died anyway. Even if Jack was successful in killing everyone, you would have been useless then. He even said it.
So Maze couldn't hold you. He wouldn't have seen the end of the day anyway. He had outlived his usefulness.
So if you would have grown some balls, you would have seen the light of another day. All your days in the guild and you learned nothing. What a waste.
What a touching family reunion. The mother, the son, the daughter, and the sword. There's only one thing missing.
What kind of reaction was that? Your mother just got her throat slit and that's your reaction?
And now comes the choice I spoke of so long ago. Strike me down now with the sword of Aeons, and you will become as powerful as Jack dreamt of being. Cast it into the vortex, and its darkness will be gone forever.
Okay, I have a couple issues with this. I just need your blood, right? Why should I kill you to become more powerful? I could just get some of your blood. Also, why would you let someone kill you so they can have more power? Also, let me get this straight. Either I kill you and have one of the most powerful swords in the game, or throw it in the vortex, destroying the sword forever. If I let you live, you will disappear, giving me no value or any reasons to keep you alive. How the hell did you get Jack's mask? He disappeared completely when you killed him. Developers, were you high when you made this game? Did you guys think that no one was going to notice? Well, in that case.
Many have died. I believe these creatures are known as summoners. My mission here has failed.
Scythe, a washed-up old prune that shows no character for the game. He is one of the oldest members of the guild, but shows no abilities or anything exciting. What a waste of opportunity.
I hope this thing works. You need to release the soul from the mask and, well, your guess is as good as mine. I've never seen anything like it. It's like it's using soul to power itself. Anyway, we figured out the second inscription. It says, the heroine. I can't think of anyone who fits the description better than Scarlet Robe, your mother. There's always me, of course, but as you can see, I'm still alive, and I plan to stay that way.
Left? People running around with bits of old paper, books flying everywhere. And the guildmaster's only gone and holed himself up in the guild woods. We're not supposed to let anyone near him.
We found it! The soul mentioned in the inscription. It must be Nostro. His soul has been trapped in the Litchfield graveyard for centuries. Our texts suggest it should be in the graveyard circle, you know, where you found the tunnel to Bargate Prison.
Catching souls? Never heard such nonsense.
How you never heard such nonsense if you're top guard in the guilds?
Here you are. It's been a long wait, but I knew you'd free me eventually. Yes, always the puppet. Don't you ever get tired of having your strings pulled? I am no mortal man. The gods and demons you fear and worship are as nothing to me.
Nah, not impressed. I like your human form much better. A red dragon? Obviously, the devs became lazy and decided to come up with this.
You must destroy the mask. Whatever you do, you must not wear it.
No, they won't. It'll be exactly the same as if you never put the mask on. I'll have a mask that can never be taken off again with no special abilities.